let's just go crazy. Literally hanging off. Like, look at that. Actually, look at that.
The
Hi guys, it's Shannon and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I've got a really exciting one for you all, and I'm going to be doing the doing my makeup horribly wrong to see how my boyfriend reacts prank. And I've already filmed the video. This is just the intro that I'm filming right now, and honestly it is hilarious. So stay tuned for that. I just want to give a disclaimer. I'm doing the intro with a full face of makeup on because I'm quite an insecure person, and the thought of sitting down and doing the intro with no makeup on at the beginning of my video really like freaked me out. So this is why you've got the fully glam version of me. And no, this is not the makeup that went horribly wrong. I do have concealer, I believe, on the next clips, just because one, I'm a mum of two, and two, I don't get very much sleep. So yeah, hence the reason why I start the video with concealer on my face already. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Also guys, be nice, because this is like the second time I've ever come on camera with no makeup, and I've never done it for this long. It was like a 30-second clip. So yeah, I'm going to start by moisturising because I forgot to put moisturiser on. So just bear with me. Right, I'm just going to be moving my hair as I go. If I was doing my makeup and I wasn't filming, I wouldn't have my hair down, but because I'm not a very confident person, my hair is staying down for this video, so that is why. I'm going to start off with my normal foundation. I thought I had a shade darker, but I don't. But I'm going to be using a lot more than normal. Like, that's quite a lot of foundation. It kind of helps that I'm using the viewfinder as well, and I'm short-sighted, so... Right, I'm going to take my foundation brush now and blend and leave a line. Scott thinks that I'm filming a get ready with me, and just to spice up the video, we're answering a few questions at the end. I don't know how well on camera you're going to be able to see, but I have left a foundation line, but I am going to make it worse with contour, just so it's more obvious. Right, I'm just going to literally do that and blend it. You can definitely see like where I've put it. I'm looking in the viewfinder and I can't see very well, so I'm going to look in my mirror now. No, that's not enough. Add more. That's better. Right, time for the face contour. This should be funny. So normally I put a few dots up here and then I blend it out, but I'm going to drag it down so it's quite obvious. Wow. This is looking bad. Oh my god. See, I don't want it to be too obvious, but I don't want him to think that like I've not done anything different. That's quite obvious, I'm not gonna lie. And I've got a spot here, so just ignore that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put concealer under my eye and everything, and then see how bad it looks. Let's do the other side. This is bad. Bad. I may have gone a bit OTT here. Oh, the thing is, for Scott to say anything, it needs to be really bad. That's the whole thing, because he's very polite, and he's just like, oh, you've not blended that bit there, like, because I always get him to check my makeup. If I ask him to check my makeup when we start filming, it's because I always do it. At the same time, I don't want it to be too obvious that I'm pranking him, so I'm going to see how bad it looks in the mirror behind me. Right, it's bad, but it's not terrible. Like I feel like it is terrible. Right. I'm not going to put too much on my forehead because I don't want it to be like too obvious. If that makes sense. God, have you seen the state of me? I'm so glad I'm not going anywhere today. Right, moving on. What shall I do next? Eyebrows. I'm excited to do this. Right, let's come closer. I'm going to do my eyebrows as well in the viewfinder, and my pencil's not sharp, so this is just going to be a mess. Right, I've unintentionally gone above it, and it's kind of what we need. I wonder if he'll say anything, because like I said, he's a really polite person, but at the same time he's very honest, so let's see how this works out. My eye is still stinging from when I got shampoo in it. Right, I'm going to make my eyebrow a bit longer. There we go, it pulls my face down now, like, oh my god, look at that. I look horrendous. The thing is, I'm not even trying to do my eyebrows bad because, like I said, I'm short-sighted. I'm looking in the viewfinder rather than my mirror. I don't want to make it too obvious and use a liquid eyeliner or anything because I don't normally do that. Let's just put concealer like that. Oh my God. If my neighbours can see me right now because my curtains are wide open for the lighting, I dread to think what they're thinking. Right, I'm gonna pat this in, but not in any like way, because I don't want it to look good, do you know what I mean? I want it to look messy. Look when I tilt my head up. The lighting isn't like doing the badness justice. Let me sit back. Look at that. So I normally go for these orange tones and then a pink, but I'm going to blend it really poorly. I'm going to go heavy on the pink. I'm not really going to try and blend that well. I'm just going to make it really... I need to blend that in a little bit. That's far too obvious. That works. Look at that. That's terrible. I don't know if I want him to notice or then for him to realise after. I'm trying not to make it too obvious, but obvious enough for him to be like, what the hell is this woman going through? So I'm going to put some more contour on and contour my nose as well. Right, let's do mascara. I normally put a lot more mascara on than this, but obviously it's not meant to look good. So when I've finished my makeup, I'm going to take you over somewhere else from my filming setup so then you can see how it looks in a darker light. I'm filming with no ring light or anything right now, but because the lighting is so bright in my bedroom, it's not doing the terrible makeup any justice. I've just moved you a little bit and look at this. Person, it looks shocking. If he looks at me through the camera and not my face, I don't think he's gonna notice. Don't know why, but I feel really nervous. And everyone said that in a video. Like, I've watched so many of these videos and people's going, I feel nervous, and I thought, why do you feel nervous? It's just a joke, but I actually do. So yeah, I'm just gonna pop the magnetic lashes on now. Right, that is literally hanging off. My eyelashes are hanging off. I'm gonna tilt my head up so you can see. And I'm going to do the highlight now. Let's just go crazy. You ready? My spotlight makes this video so much better as well. I'm going to take you off the tripod now and just show you my makeup really close up. Right. So you can see my eyebrows are just not filled in properly, and this one's been extended right down here. My lashes are falling off, my eyeshadow's here. I've not blended my contour out. Like, look at that. Actually, look at that. I can't believe that in the camera it looks alright. I'm not alright with that. Right, so I'm going to be shouting Scott to come upstairs. So I'm going to be leaving the camera on, and I'm basically just going to be telling Scott that I've left the camera on because we can't see the viewfinder. So if he's sat next to me in a different chair and the camera's not on, we're not going to be able to know if we're in shot. So that's my excuse for the camera already recording. And if he says anything before I start filming, that's what we'll do. But if not, we've got the questions. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and shout Scott now. Hello, I'm ready to film. Just come in when you're done. Right, so Scott's on his way upstairs. And the worst part of this is he has no idea. None at all. You're still too low. One more.
I'm playing balance beam.
Balance beam, what's that? I've left it recording because I didn't want to it to go off camera while we were setting up chairs. Right, so I'm with Scott now and I'm going to ask him some questions about us and me. Look at him, he looks terrified. What is your favourite thing about us as a couple?
It'd have to be the time we spend together.
Right. And what's something that reminds you of me when I'm not there?
Your music taste. Anytime I hear a certain song.
Right. And what do you love most about me?
Your eyes.
Thank you. My eyes? Why, what's my eyes?
What?
What's wrong with my eyes?
Nothing. Oh, you said what's the best thing you like about them?
My eyes?
I'm so confused.
I'm laughing because I thought out of everything you'd have a better thing than my eyes.
Your eyes are beautiful.
Sorry, you can hear Mila in the background. My eyes? They're alright, I guess. They look alright today.
You do?
Thank you. I love you.
You do?
Can I ask you one more question? We've got one more left.
Okay.
Right. Why have you not noticed that my makeup's horrendous?
What do you mean?
Look at my makeup. Tell me it's not horrendous. Babe, literally. Are you noticing it now?
Yeah, because I'm looking at it. That's not the first thing I look at when I walk in. It's just there.
It's not. Look at my eyeshadow. Look at my eyelash hanging off. Is it bad?
I wouldn't say it's bad.
Yeah, but would you honestly be alright when we're going out like this? Be honest.
Yeah,
like, don't
if you
lie.
wanted to go out like it.
Yeah, but would you not tell me that it's not blended in?
I'd tell you it won't blend it in there, but that's the main thing I saw.
What about my eyelash falling off and my eyeshadow?
It's not that noticeable.
Look it in corner.
It's
Would you not have told me?
I've told you about that, but other stuff won't that noticeable.
Babe, I've literally got a different shade above my lip to my face. Do you see that?
Yeah, but I assume though because you didn't want to put any near your face. Yeah, that.
But tell me this is not how I normally do my makeup. I hope it's not.
No, it's not.
The colour wise and everything I've kept same, but tell me this looks bad compared to usual.
Looks a bit rushed.
Does it look like I've just threw it on?
Yeah.
Have you got anything you'd like to say, because I've just pranked you this entire video? We didn't really have a video to film.
The f.
So I've just sat and filmed me doing my makeup horribly wrong to get your reaction. If you lost for words.
I don't know what you need me to say.
I didn't need you to say anything, I just wanted your reaction. I'm slightly offended.
What?
Because, right, let me pull these off here a minute.
You need to realise, first thing, I don't look at your makeup straight away.
Literally.
I only look at your makeup when you ask me to.
Thing is, I was going to ask you, but I always do it every video and I thought it might be too obvious. And I knew I was going to laugh. And I know, on camera, it don't look that bad. It look worse on here, in here than on there.
Yeah.
Like, even my eyebrow. Look, I even drew extra eyebrow. Can you see it?
Oh yeah.
Do you see it there?
Mhm.
Look at my eyelash from underneath. Then my spot made it worse for me as well.
Yeah.
I never put that much highlight on. I literally got my brush and went. Have you got any words?
Wasn't really a joke, but okay.
What do you mean?
Really find it that funny.
Well, you weren't meant to find it funny. It was just a prank. It's not meant to be humorous.
Was it meant to prank? Me or you?
You. Why would it prank me?
Because you're the one that played her.
No, right? The whole point of the video is to see if your boyfriend notices and would tell you that you've got bad makeup.
Right.
And the fact that you didn't makes me have a lot of things to say to you.
Oh dear.
Right, I've turned the brightness down a little bit and now you can see where it's really patchy, and this is how it looks in person. So the fact that Scott thought that this doesn't look much different from normal is very highly offensive. Like, look at that. Like, look at the blend. Do you see it's bad now though?
Yeah.
I'm going to put the brightness back up because that's horrific. So, upon knowing that my makeup is terrible and being able to have a closer look,
Right.
do you think it looks bad? Be honest.
You need to sort it out.
Would you have told me?
If we were going somewhere important. Yeah.
Right, so if we were going somewhere important, right, you'd have told me my makeup looks bad.
I'd have told you it was, there were the areas that needed improving.
But to stick a video on internet for anyone in this entire world to see, You'd have let me look like that.
Yeah, it didn't.
It didn't do it justice on camera, no, but it's still.
Probably.
Really? That's so offensive. Right, Scott don't know this, but for weeks, right, I've had this planned. I've even spoke to his sister about doing this.
Oh, what?
The worst part is, every time I get ready, I've been asking Scott on purpose if my makeup looks alright in preparation for this video, for him to hopefully say something. Like I always go, every time I do my makeup, promise me this looks alright. Like you wouldn't let me look stupid on YouTube, would it? And is it coming back to you now?
It makes sense.
But how many times have we asked you that?
Yeah, and because you didn't ask me this time, I didn't think on it.
To be fair, in Scott's defence, I kept not saying anything, but then when he said I like your eyes, I full on looked him directly in the eye with my awful makeup, and he didn't say anything, right, but he did look at my eyeshadow blend. I saw him clock it, and I saw his face go, and then I started laughing, and he was like, I don't know what you're laughing at, but he did look at like this inner bit here. I saw his face. Did you see it? Like when you looked at me, when I said my eyes, you went, and then you carried on like, what, you laughing at? Your eyes are beautiful. But on camera, it ain't looking too bad, but it don't look great. Are you alright?
Yeah.
Are you annoyed at me?
No.
I feel even worse because Scott like was brushing his hair and everything for this video, and I was a bit like, well, the only need for that.
Oh yeah, because my eyes still don't look that good anyway. See it?
He's bothered about his hair. Have you seen my face? I'm literally a different colour to my face. Completely. You got friends. I did actually prank you though. As much as you don't want to admit it, I did.
Alright.
Because you had no idea that I was going to film this.
No, I didn't.
Scott thought I was doing the get ready with me and then the Q&A. Have you got anything you'd like to say?
No. Wait, so when did you tell Stacey about this?
I told her nearly a month ago.
Unbelievable.
Shall I do this on Scott? I did my makeup horribly wrong to see how my boyfriend would react. Prank fail. And it's funny because El Darby's boyfriend, who we watch, he had a similar reaction to you. And Elle was just like, well, this has obviously gone wrong. But I think it's more funnier when they don't say anything, because you're still sat there like, I don't see an issue, but it's so bad. That just shows you how much attention men pay to things.
To makeup.
But yeah, but look, actually, I want you to just take the camera out for a minute, examine my face for a good like 30 seconds. The memory card just got full, but as it cut off, I was asking Scott to say what is actually wrong with my makeup, and I'm just going to get him to repeat what he just said.
Under your chin.
Yep.
Around your lips. Your eyeshadow. Your glitter.
Yeah, he did say when the camera cut out, it was like this, just this. And I was like doing the highlight, and he was like, yeah, and he says it's a lot. Like, I normally get a really thin brush and just do like 2 strokes. Sometimes I don't even put any on. And as you can see, like, I've gone in. The blending is just awful, to be honest. Normally when I do my makeup, because obviously I'm short-sighted and I can't fully see like when I'm doing it, the only thing Scott has to tell me to do is just blend the side bit here. Literally just this patch. I'll go just blend that bit, tiny bit there, and it's usually under my hairline if I've got my hair down. But I don't think I've ever had like a massive line like that.
No.
And my eyelashes are literally hanging off, like, you can literally see, can you see it?
Yeah. No, it's halfway off.
Are you shocked that you didn't realise now, knowing that like you've had a closer look?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
A bit of both.
If I ever look like this, I literally, look in that mirror, I literally look like a clown. Can you see that?
Yeah.
You shouting? You scared me? You went, yeah! There's a dog and it's ruining my video right now. But yeah, I would rather Scott have... I would rather have Scott noticed and been polite about it and saying like, or even said, you know what, that looks horrible, you need to take it off, because I would have felt like you were more trustworthy than just being like, you look like you normally do, and then having a closer look and being like, yeah, we've got some issues here. Imagine you shaving like half your beard off and just leaving the other half and me not noticing, and I'll let you go on internet like that. I'm not actually taller than Scott, believe it or not. All it is Scott's on a pile of cushions and a little puffy and I'm in a big chair. Let me move back. There you go. That's more realistic. But yeah, thank you so much for being in my video.
Yep.
Still slightly annoyed that you did not react. Yeah, it is a bit of a fail. Like, you didn't have some, oh my god babe, what the heck are you doing? And you weren't also like telling me to blend it or anything. You were just like, I like your eyes. So guys, that was the end of today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I thought Scott's reaction was hilarious, and the fact he didn't notice, I've got no words for that. I don't even know how he didn't notice because it was so bad. Honestly, the camera was not picking up how bad it really was. And to say this is how I normally do my makeup, I will insert a clip here of the makeup that went horribly wrong, and you can see how bad it is, kind of almost side by side. So yeah, that's like a big red flag that you didn't notice that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more videos from me, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give us a like, and please leave a comment as well and tell me what you would like to see next or what you enjoyed about today's video. And for all of those that subscribed already, I really appreciate it. I recently hit 400 subscribers and I'm really grateful, so thank you so much. It means a lot to me. So yeah, until next time guys, bye, love you.